Knock, knock. Who's there? Nobody you know. That's right. Welcome to the Nobody You Know podcast. They might not be famous, but they certainly have a lot to say. Join Ash, SB, Emmy, and Gus as they discuss everything from celebrity gossip, trends, pop culture, hit movies and TV shows, social media, and even some juicy personal life experiences and opinions. Now, let's get into today's episode.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Nobody You Know. We're super excited today, and I'm going to throw it off to SB because she's starting us off with topic number 1.
Hello, everybody. It's nice to be back. I hope everyone's enjoying their holiday experiences with family, friends, and loved ones. So, for today's episode, we're going to go straight to the chisme, straight to the gossip.
I'm glad you translated that for us.
What's the tea?
We love gossip.
Let's see where we're going to start.
Alrighty. So,
We're starting off strong.
Yes.
so if you haven't heard this whole ordeal with Anthony Ramos from In the Heights, Hamilton, we all loved him. Well, loved him past tense. There you go. Apparently, he allegedly cheated on his fiance, not so far from their wedding date. What do we had
Probably like
far?
weeks.
They say a couple weeks.
That's
Wow.
It's really sad. So how do we feel about that? I mean, we love the guy.
He did. I mean, I remember watching the podcast of them in the Heights, and Lin-Manuel Miranda was saying like he felt like he wrote that part for him for Anthony Ramos. Like he played that so well. Like he was Usnavi,
Right.
you know, and
Yeah.
like to think about as Usnavi, the actual person, it's so sad to feel like, you know, because it kind of kills that perfect picture that you have of that person.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I think because when you said, you know, we all love him, it's like we all love the people he portrays. And
Right.
so it's so easy to forget that might not be their real personality or who they really are.
that is totally true.
And cheating that close to your wedding, I mean, cheating of any kind is awful, but if you're about to walk down the aisle in a couple weeks, that's pretty
You should
bad.
have shame upon yourself.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad. I'm heartbroken. I feel like everybody else is.
So who's saying that he cheat? Like, is it
Yeah,
the
is it
woman he
con-
cheated with,
Is it
or?
confirmed?
Apparently it's with the gringas, with a white girl on top of it. Like, it's just really sad, guys. Like, I
Well,
don't.
so how did he get caught? Do we know?
We don't know.
I mean, maybe it's lies, but
I hope it is. I hope
But
it is.
it could be because when you are in the spotlight, also it becomes like anything you do becomes this huge story because they want to sell, you know? So
Yeah.
like when you see the headline, you are like, Anthony Ramos cheated. So you are like, oh.
I need to see what it is.
so far the wedding hasn't called off, though.
The reports of the breakup came soon after a TikToker posted a video about Ramos allegedly going to a strip club with a woman who was not his fiance.
But you know,
Don't people go to strip clubs a lot of times for like bachelor parties?
yeah, it could also have been.
I mean, not that that's classy, but it happens.
Yeah, but it could also have been for a movie, you know? Because when these people are going into a new character, they go and research pretty in depth. Like they just know, like, yeah.
I'm sorry, but you don't have to research to go to a strip.
People do
I
it.
mean, just go back to age 13 and I'm sure you can get into character.
I'm in love with the stripper.
Yeah.
People do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
hey, we're trying to see the positive in this. We're hoping that it's not true, but we'll see. We'll see how that ends. We'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how that unfolds.
and at least cheat on someone like with a classy person, not like a stripper from some.
I don't know.
I shouldn't judge stripping, but like,
No,
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. We
Who
love
knows?
Jasmine. We love both. So it's just hard. It's just hard. Anyways,
Yeah.
on to the next thing. Let's talk about BTS. They are taking a break They, as we all know, are on the go, doing touring, always coming out with music, and so they're taking a little hiatus.
I have
Do
a
you
question.
think? Yes.
Are they taking like a break from each other or from tour?
Yes, I had the same question. Are they taking a break because they are gonna break out as a
Yeah,
group?
because
But I don't think so because I think their record label or their contract is like for 10 years or something like
Oh,
that. It's
wow.
something
That's
insane.
insane.
It's like literally they are slaves
It's a rest for after their upcoming shows. It's a rest.
for their 2022 tour worldwide.
okay.
I was just looking up how much they were worth. I looked it up the other day and I forgot. They're worth way more than I thought. I mean,
Yeah,
I knew they were worth a lot of money,
they
but
are pretty
because I was
huge.
like, how do you split that much money
Into
that
the
many
many
ways?
ways.
They're
Right.
even if you're making like 10 million, that's not that much when you split it. What, 7 ways?
I think there are more. No,
They're like
how many of there?
Okay, but just you guys tell me. Take a guess. How much do you think that they're worth?
Individually,
No, as like a net worth. The
as
whole
a
of them.
group, as a group,
Just throw out a guess.
I go 300 million
Down.
down.
less than that.
Uh-huh.
150 million.
I
Close.
was gonna say the same.
They're worth right now, as of October 21. So, 100 million estimated.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That's
for-
not bad. That's not
Because
that's
they
not
also
bad.
haven't been that big, like worldwide. You know, like they are pretty big right now, but like it's not like they've been worldwide for 20 years. You know what I mean? Like it's been like a year and a half.
It's been like 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And-
pretty good for them. But right now, also the sales and everything of social media grow exponentially. So like these people, for example, Mariah Carey, who's probably huge, hasn't made that much money compared to the people who are now in the social media era because there is so much monetization that they can do in the different types of
I
things.
don't know if I would use her as an
No,
example.
no. I know.
Just because she has like perfume and all sorts of other
but
things.
what I mean is like she was in the era where you have Spotify, Instagram, things, you know, like where you can just.
Right.
She was like literally the label with the team. You know, when it's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like right now, if she was up, she will be probably. Like,
Right.
Well, I think that's why it's always
the
important to
sharks.
give props to those people in the
Who did it
past
before.
who made that much money without the social media and all the other things.
Right.
Because then their achievements are just like that much more
much-
insane.
Yes. Right. I mean, right now you have artists they have one song out and they already worth $2 million and just have a hit, not even a hit in the whole. And you are like, how is these people making that much money with half a hit?
But
That reminds me, you have TikTokers coming out with songs
With
on
songs.
TikTok, and it's like boom from one day to the next. They're like huge, and it goes to show how powerful social media truly is. I mean, back then it was hard to get noticed. It was hard to get that label record deal. Like nowadays, if it's a hit, it's a hit, and if it blows up, you're
Yeah.
gonna get noticed.
Yeah.
Like wow, what a
But that's
difference.
also a good thing, you know, because we get the thing that we can actually find new artists, new potential great people.
Right.
They will have
exactly.
never been discovered otherwise.
Right.
But at the same time, we also get a lot of random people that doesn't deserve the spotlight. And that's something that is so hard because sometimes you see those huge people in the top and then you see somebody, let's say, around here in town or whatever, and you see the person so talented with great music, like a full artist, and then you see somebody in the top and you're like, yeah, this guy cannot even hold the note.
Right.
Right.
okay, so
right.
now going a little bit back in time, how much do you think Mariah Carey is worth?
Oh, that one's good. Let me 250.
No,
Up? Higher?
We gotta go up. It's
Ooh.
MC.
100.
She's worth $320 million.
Yeah.
Good for her.
And so that is a lot of money considering, like,
That's what I
other
mean.
than
Like, imagine if she was doing it right now.
she'd
would
probably be worth like over 500 probably.
Sure.
Yeah. Insane.
I mean, she's still releasing songs every now and then, but
Of course.
Yeah,
course.
that's
that's
insane.
insane. That is a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it
Good
is.
for her.
It's
Crazy.
Good for her, you know?
yeah.
That's insane. That is crazy. That is speaking of singers. Congratulations to Rihanna on her new title in Barbados, her home country, for Right of Excellence that she was given not too long ago. So congratulations on that, Rihanna. I mean,
Good for
on top
her
of
and-
her success for Betty and Savage and all that stuff. even more to her. She's just a boss.
The
a boss
billionaire.
lady.
She's
just
bossy.
does it. She does it.
The billionaire. 'Cause
She's a
that-
billionaire. Well,
Mhm.
billionaires make billionaires. Didn't Jay-Z like help her out there? He found her, right?
I think it was JC, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he like is her
Mhm.
record producer or
Yeah,
was.
but
or
she
whatever.
made her money with the companies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like he
Yeah,
made
yeah,
her
yeah.
famous.
True, because Umbrella, he's in it, right? So
Yeah.
that was like her
Yeah.
first,
He
yeah.
found her,
Right.
and didn't he also find freaking Kanye West too?
I don't know.
I think he
Maybe.
did Kanye and Rihanna
mean,
and
that's
someone
pretty
else. I think
Yeah. I mean, it is
Yeah.
same time, so
Same era.
yeah.
billionaires making billionaires.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
Billionaires making baby billionaires.
it's what they say,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
you are who you hang out, you know, like how do you say that? Like
You are who you are. Hang out with.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Right.
like
Your
if-
friends say a lot about you, right?
yes, I mean,
Mhm.
I was reading something a couple days ago. I think it was a quote. It was saying something like, if you have 5 friends that are millionaires, you're probably gonna be the 6th one.
Yeah.
If you have 5 friends that are super into books, you probably are gonna be the 6th one. If you
Right.
have 5 friends that are stupid, you're gonna be the
Yeah,
6th one.
I mean, a prime example was I was driving down the street the other day and I saw like one homeless guy with another homeless guy, and they were both just like tweaking out, having this
The time of
crazy
their life.
conversation on a whole nother level. But they were like making sense to each other, and I was like, you know what? Like they're just vibing right now. Like, and I was like, how do these two people find each other? But it's just like you are who you hang out with. I mean,
It does
Yes.
say a lot about you. It really does.
It does, fully. fully.
On our next segment, we have a little game,
Okay.
guys. A
Let's
little
do
game
it.
time.
Alright.
What is the
So
game?
It's a holiday themed game.
This or that.
You can play with us
Mm.
Take it away.
what you listen to.
Alright, so the first one, a real tree or a fake tree?
For me, it's a fake tree. Just because I don't like cutting the trees. I don't know. I mean, I never grew up with a real tree, so I think that's what also I'm okay with it.
Mm.
But I don't love the think of cutting the trees. I know they make them. I know it's a full process, but
Right.
fake.
I mean, I'm definitely a real tree, but I feel bad because I feel like I should feel bad. And I guess I do feel a little bad, but I also feel like they do
They
plant
plant.
one for the one they
Right,
take
right.
down. I think my feelings have changed about a little bit in the last couple of years, just with all the fires happening all over the world and
Yeah.
just all the trees going away,
very
being
true.
burned down. So I think, I mean, at the end of the day, my heart is always going to love a real
A real
tree. And I
tree.
think when you do grow up with it, it's such a special experience. Like
It's a
doing it with
tradition.
your family, it's a tradition. You know, usually you'll go and get it with someone like in your family, and it's this big process. And we always bought our tree from this little church group. And it was like, I don't know if it was like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or something, but it was like somehow affiliated. And so it felt like it was for a good cause. And like all the little kids were working there, and like they would help you pick out your tree. And then it always smells so good. And then you put like sugar in the water to keep the tree like fresh. And so I think it's just like an experience like that I loved growing up. But yeah.
Growing up, we always had a real tree.
We did.
So
We did. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I love the smell of fresh pine.
Mhm.
I think
That smells so
it
good.
just reminds me of Christmas. Scents, like remind you of certain things. Pine, Christmas. I that's where my heart is. I can't.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I can't blame you.
alright.
What's the next this or that?
Our next one is gift giving or gift receiving.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love both. Like, I love receiving gifts, but at the same time, gift giving. That's my favorite. I love it. I think I get more excited. I'm like, open it already, open it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love gift giving. I think that's my favorite. I think it's my
Same,
favorite.
gift giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
agree
I
with
definitely
you on this.
I love gift giving so much. Like it always makes me wish I had so much more money because like I just love to give gifts. But like I don't always feel like I need to have a lot of money to make a great gift. But I'm sure everyone watching this is like, you guys lie, you like to give. But I'm serious, like it really like excites me to give gifts. Like I like it so much.
I love a gift that has a lot of thought behind it. Like if that person really knows you and they put a lot of time in, but you can, yes, it's like very meaningful, like you can tell. So.
I think I am too. I love more to give than to receive.
Yeah.
I mean, Ash can tell, like,
Yeah.
I never really, unless it's something extremely expensive. But the rest, I'm like, no, like, I don't really enjoy. I enjoy giving it. I enjoy.
He's
like,
definitely, he'll just give gifts sometimes just for no reason, which is so sweet and thoughtful. I'm like psycho with gift giving in the sense that like someone will say something to me in June. They'll be like, oh, this one time I went to this one place and I had a cookie and it had rainbow chocolate chips in it or something. You know, I'm just totally making something up right now, but I'll like literally mentally store it in my brain and then I'll be like waiting for the moment that I can like find that and like make it happen for them.
Yeah, some people pay attention to what you're saying. That is double points for sure. You say something months ago and they remember.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's really cool.
Special. That's really special. What's the next?
Alright, the next one is eggnog or hot cocoa.
I don't know what any of those are.
What?
He doesn't know what any of those are.
Or a hot cocoa. You really don't know eggnog or hot cocoa?
He knows.
Eggnog.
You like hot chocolate. It's a hot chocolate.
A hot chocolate.
I'm so hot. Speaking of hot chocolate, I'm like, oh my God. I'm having a hot flash, everyone. Yeah, you definitely are hot chocolate.
Yeah,
right?
hot chocolate. I don't think I like eggnog. I don't even know.
I made you try it one time and you were like, no.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, no, I don't like
I don't
eggnog.
even think you tried it. You were looked at it and you're like, no.
I grew up drinking both, so like I like both. I like
I'm a
both.
hot cocoa though.
Last one?
I guess I'm the only one. I love eggnog, but I like it with like a little brandy or rum in it.
Okay,
And like that's the only time I have it is on the holidays, and you really can't drink a lot of it. It's so rich.
Right.
But yeah, if you put a little brandy in there,
That's what I'm talking about.
it's pretty good.
Our last one is ugly Christmas sweaters or matching PJs.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
That's so cute.
Just dang
I love the Christmas sweaters. Because, you know, like, I have no idea those things existed until I came here. And then with Ash, we found one that we have a reindeer and, like, it's driving. I love
It straight lights up. It like.
Next episode, I'm going to wear that.
I was just gonna say you have to wear it.
Please
Do you think it still lights up? I hope it still works.
No, I took the lights out because we needed to wash it.
Right,
Yeah.
Right.
But where? But do you still have the lights?
I don't know where I put them. We'll find them. We'll find them.
Oh my gosh, I'm definitely a ugly Christmas sweater person for sure.
Oh, I mean, I honestly, I'm really bad at this game. I'm like, I like both.
No,
For real.
I like both, but this year matching pajamas because we have matching pajamas.
This year we got
But
matching
that's
pajamas.
only this year.
Yeah,
That's cute.
we did. First time ever. So I'm leaning towards the pajamas this year for sure.
There's definitely some really funny sweaters. I was looking to buy one though, and they're all so inappropriate. Like they're all so lately. Yeah, I was like, I can't wear this to my family Christmas dinner. It's like something like, what was the one I told you? They're so bad. Like
There were so many. Oh, there was one with the elf. Like, you can come and touch my elves. I don't know.
yeah, and then it was like this fake elf, but it was like down there. It was so bad.
Wait, was this like
And
at
it's
a
like-
store or like Amazon?
It was like on Amazon, or I
Okay.
just was looking online because I wanted to get us both something, but I literally couldn't find anything that wasn't dirty. Like there was even one that said like snowballs coming your way or something, and it was
Yes,
like so bad.
They expect you to go to a family dinner wearing that? Like,
Yeah. And then it was like there was one that was like, you're my favorite ho 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 or something. It's so bad. I was like, all right.
okay.
Moving on.
I mean, the one with the reindeers as the teeth too.
Oh, it's so bad.
It was. I mean, some of them are pretty funny for like, you know, like a night.
Yeah.
But not for your family.
Yeah, totally not.
You know.
There was one funny one I saw that was the three wise men on the camels or whatever, and it said it was like regulators, like you know that song. You know, it's like that's actually pretty funny.
Some of them are pretty funny.
Yeah.
How funny. for us, Ash, about
Oh, Ash has a random
Oh,
fact.
yeah.
random
Okay.
facts?
So we always like to do our weird news of the week
Fact,
or the month or
yes.
whatever.
Right.
And so going back to Mariah Carey again, because, for me, that's actually honestly one of my favorite Christmas songs is the Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Hands down.
It's a classic. And if
So-
you don't like it, I don't know what to tell
You're
you.
done.
Apparently, there's a bar in Texas.
Which state in Texas? Or like which state?
Let me see if
Which
it
state?
actually
Oh, can you hear
says.
me?
I think it just says Texas bar.
Which county?
I think they didn't name the bar. It says National Review critic Kyle Smith posted a photo of a sign from a Texas bar that feels pretty strongly about Mariah Carey's song. Basically, it says in all caps, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You will be skipped if played before December 1st. After December 1st, the song is only allowed one time
Per day?
a night.
A night.
Oh, Nala just pulled out my thing. Sorry, Nala. My dog pulled out the mic cord. Anyways, so this is hilarious, though, is that Mariah Carey actually saw this post, I guess, and she went on Twitter and she felt compelled to reply. She posted a photo of herself dressed in battle armor. It's pretty cool. I don't know if
love
we
it.
can somehow show the photo.
We can probably try to find it, but you have to
But
watch it on
she's
YouTube.
dressed in battle armor holding a sword from the 2015 ad that she shot for the mobile video game Game of War. Didn't even know she did that. That's hilarious. And it says, where can I, wait, what does she say in the photo? It says, is this a war on Christmas I've heard about? I don't know. I don't know. Wait, is that what it says? Really?
I guess she's just trying to be like, like, why are you trying to fight Christmas? You know,
Yeah.
Don't be a Grinch.
I don't know. I just think that's so funny, though.
that is
So yeah, and
hilarious.
it's
so
it's
funny.
funny that she responded to it. So yeah,
I mean, it's pretty interesting to be like, like you ban my son once a night. It's
Right?
like,
Right?
come on.
Come on.
so anyways, that's funny. But they got her attention. I don't know if
Yeah.
they wanted her attention, but
I mean, yeah, I feel like it could be a great story. It could be like, my bar banned Mariah Carey. Like,
Yes.
That is awesome.
But,
You know
yeah.
another random thing? December 7th in Colombia is the day of the candle. So everybody goes outside and light up a lot of candles. So like they will put it in little, how do you say, faroles? It's kind of like, I don't know, like little bases, and you can decorate them however you want. So like you could have a church, or you can have just a little, it's pretty fun. It's pretty a good tradition. Now that we're thinking about
Yeah.
traditions for Christmas too,
Yeah.
it just came into my brain. I don't know why. I guess it's because tomorrow is December 7th, but this is, no, I'm lying too. Which day we post the podcast?
Friday.
Today is Friday,
Friday, December 10th.
December 10th. Today is December 10th. So this happened 3 days ago.
so
But-
I have a question about that. How do they make sure that stuff doesn't burn down?
Usually it's outside, so you will put it outside of your house, like
Well, no,
in
but-
the little yard or something. Usually
Are
the
you talking
yards.
about like the actual artifact
You,
that
you,
it's in?
like,
Because
yeah.
I feel like if you did that in the United States, we would have in the next million
but
acre
usually
forest fire.
For sure.
people do it also in like in wood. So you just put the candles in the wood. Also the base where they are in is pretty big.
Okay.
So like it could be at least 2 hands, and then the candle is in the middle. So it's pretty strong. Like
Yeah.
you barely have somebody.
And so do you leave it
unless the
all night?
candle- no, until like probably 10 or 11 until like
Okay.
people go to bed.
That's
And then you of course turn it down.
That has to be so beautiful,
It's
like
so
looking down the
beautiful.
street and seeing
Yes,
that.
I think that's the best part, when you just walk around the neighborhood and you just see all the candles, all the Christmas lights, everybody put in there. It's so beautiful. That's something that I miss here. Because sometimes when you go outside, you see 2-3 houses lit up.
It's
And
so
it's like-
depressing. He gets so mad, you guys. You have no idea.
It's because
We're walking the dog. He's like, "How dare they not put up Christmas lights?"
I think it's just because it's such a wonderful time. It's like you wanna feel like the warmth. You wanna feel like there is excitement, and you just see all this dark,
Yeah.
dark, Rose. It's
That's
like,
why I always like joke. He hasn't even seen Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. I don't know if you guys seen that movie. It's very old, but it's a famous holiday movie.
Yes.
And in the movie, it's this guy. He literally puts thousands and thousands of Christmas lights on the house, and then they blow the electricity for the whole neighborhood. And I'm like, if we ever have a house someday, I feel like this could
totally.
happen. He's just gonna like
I
make
just-
all the electricity
for
go.
sure,
But
will
I
lit
did
up
mention that
everything.
to him, and he was like, "No, babe, they have the what's it called? The environmental lights. I don't even know what they're
Yeah,
called."
I will have it already. I will probably
He's like,
have
solar
a
energy,
panel,
baby, solar.
nuclear. I will probably have it all set up to never burn down.
But kind of like on that topic, my grandparents used to always talk about like in their generation, the generation before them, they didn't have Christmas lights. And so like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but like they actually put real candles on the tree. Like little ones, like almost like those tiny.
How they didn't burn the
Exactly. I don't know how. They were like in these like little saucer things, and then they would somehow like place them on the tree.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a little bit with the thing that I'm saying about the candles. They
Yeah.
put it in this saucer thing. I mean, I didn't know how to call it, but
yeah.
So
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it
But
just
I don't
was
know how
there.
they didn't like burn all the houses down. I'm sure they only did it for a very short amount of time.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That
they
is
would put.
crazy.
My grandma would always say that like they would get oranges in their shoes, like the little mini oranges, and like that would be their Christmas gift. And they'd be like, "I got an orange today," because it was like a delicacy to get an orange. And I was like, "Wow, if you give a kid an orange now, they would throw a fit. They'd be like, "Where's my video game?" I'm like, "No, all you get is an orange, and that's it."
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the beauty of Christmas, how it just brings, the holidays bring families, the community together. And that is what I guess sometimes we miss, is having our neighbors come out, having the community come out and just bond together and enjoy this time of year. And I think that's what's missing sometimes that we miss.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me, at home, our dad, he would go all out for Christmas, and he still does. He loves the train. We have a train around the Christmas tree. He's
That is
obsessed
That's
with
so
that
cool.
because he's obsessed with the villages and like the whole things. And we're from Florida, so,
That's so
we
cute.
don't have the snow and all that stuff. So we really try to go all out. My dad used to put candy canes along the driveway.
So
we grew up in Christmas. Honestly, was the best time of year because our parents made it the best time of year.
They
And I
went
think
all out.
I feel like
and
that's how
I
it's
think
supposed
that's
to
why
be.
we love
That's so
this time
adorable.
of year because they instilled it in us. So
Wow.
and we will continue doing those traditions, and that's what I guess we all grew up having those beautiful traditions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like every single time I go into Netflix, I keep putting in my list all the Christmas movies, even though
But we haven't
we
watched
haven't
any
been
yet.
able
But
to
we're
watch
going
any
to.
of them. Yeah. But like every single time, I'm like, I wanna watch this one. I wanna watch this one. They
Yeah.
would look so bad, but I'm like, I wanna watch this one. I wanna watch
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christmas. I like it.
it's the best time of year, baby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the best time for you?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments or
Yeah.
send us an email or just find us on Instagram or anywhere in all of the social medias, whatever you're listening. And thank you so much for listening too.
Thank you so
Do,
much.
do we
Yeah.
have something else? Or are we
Happy
good?
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh, I feel like I called it without saying calling it.
What? Yeah, and don't feel like we are judging other holidays.
No,
we're
no,
not.
no.
We know that not everyone celebrates Christmas.
Yeah.
Hanukkah. We'd love to hear your Hanukkah
Yeah,
stories, or
Hanukkah stories.
Yes.
I mean, I used
Yeah.
to live in a building where it was all Jewish people,
yeah, I remember you telling me that.
and there was no Christmas tree, no anything. But at the same time, it still felt, how to say, like festive.
Festive. Yes.
It didn't
Mhm.
feel like nothing was happening. It still felt festive. It still was very important for them. And they have this. They have the. I don't know how to say, the reunion place for them in the basement and everything.
Mhm.
It's pretty interesting to live in the building and to see, because I came from this such a different culture.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That it was interesting to see all of that and seeing the candles too.
Right. The menorah.
The menorah.
Mhm.
It's
That's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful
Mhm.
how again it brings families, communities together, and you
Communities.
still feel that warm, cozy, and happiness,
Mhm.
that joy.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then you still meet a Grinch every now and then.
Oh yes.
But you know, it makes a great story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks again for watching, listening. Make sure to follow us on all our social media accounts: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Everywhere.
Name it, we got it.
Yes.
We got you,
Also,
baby.
we are in all of these podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Ghana, Seven, Deezer, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Podcasts. We are in all of them.
Everything.
Estamos en
Yeah.
la sopa. We're in everything.
I almost fell asleep as you were like doing that list. I was like,
It's like Jack.
So also, you can just write us at nobodyyouknow.com too.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Check out the website.
So
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. So thank you so much,
All
guys, for
right.
listening
Thank
or
you,
watching.
guys.
Thank
Until
you.
the next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, guys and gals. This was Nobody You Know. Literally. Remember to hit like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Have a question for the guys or a topic you'd love them to discuss? Get in touch. You can find us on all socials at @NobodyYouKnow_podcast. See you next time.